We have a wonderful program, don't you believe, Paul?
Yeah, exciting one.
Howard Stern is here.
Yet I'm relaxed, which is interesting.
You're excited, but yet you are relaxed.
Yeah, which I find interesting.
That's the perfect way to be.
I think so, too.
Yeah, if only we could go through each day of our lives in that fashion, wouldn't we be a happier group of humans?
Well, I'm getting some help now.
Getting some help with which part of it, Paul? The exciting part or the relaxing part?
Well, being able to combine the two
I see.
Into one. Yeah. The Maharishi is, no, just kidding about that, Maharishi.
Oh, gosh, I almost choked there.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, if the founding fathers of this great land of ours had known our first guest, perhaps they would have had second thoughts about the First Amendment. He can be heard in New York City on KROC and in Philadelphia, the city of brotherly love, on WYSP. And now he has a pay-per-view TV special coming up soon entitled Howard Stern's Underpants Party. It will be seen February 27th. Please welcome back Howard Stern. Howard Stern. Howard, how are you? Nice to see you. Howard Stern.
I wanted to,
The crowd goes wild.
The Underpants Party, $20 a head. You can pay up in backstage any minute. I wanted to paint a face on Paul's forehead.
Thanks so much, Howard.
What a job
Thanks
he's
for
got.
He has a face.
Thanks for
I
coming.
know. Yeah, no, you know what I mean. What a job he's got. You just sit there, you play a few songs, rap to Dave. What a job that is.
Cool
man.
gig, right?
I love it. I love it.
And
Hey,
it's
listen to
TV,
this.
too.
Howard, at least he has a forehead.
Yes, I know. He looks great, too.
Thank you.
Howard, let's talk about this underpants and negligee party. I left out part of it. What is that exactly, and when will it be? How do we see it, and what's going on?
Well, I'm very excited. First, it's going to be beautiful. Jimmy the Greek is going to be on.
Mm-hmm.
And he's going to come out and he's going to give us his theory about gays and dot heads. And then go into that, which I'm excited about.
Well, sure.
No, this is going to be beautiful. This is my chance to be on television, Dave. As you know, I've been given the shaft by other media. I've really been, I don't know, I guess neglected by other media.
Well, I don't think they've been able to find the right vehicle for you yet, have they?
No, they haven't, because now you take the Robin Williams movie, all these disc jockeys.
Good Morning Vietnam.
Yeah, now that's my story. That's me going up against the system. I don't get considered for roles.
Right.
You know, directors have called from time to time, offered me things. I get offered things once in a while, so I said, I can't get on television. I was supposed to be on the Fox network. Well,
you did a little project for them, didn't you?
Did a little project for them, but the Wilton North report took precedent over that. That was such a success. Boy, that was a good show, wasn't it? And Rupert Murdoch, the foreign Rupert Murdoch, who became a citizen, the Australian who became, I want to applaud Senator Ted Kennedy for that underhanded move he pulled on Rupert Murdoch. I couldn't have done a better job myself.
About the Post?
About the Post, about Rupert Murdoch, and you know, you can't own all these television stations, newspaper stations. You can't come into this country. This is America, for God's sakes. You can't come into.
What a patriot!
Yeah, you can't come into this country and take. Well, had he given me a job, I might have felt a little bit better about it. But this is my big opportunity.
Now, what
Dave.
will it be exactly when you say the Howard Stern underpants
and lingerie
party?
Okay.
How long will it be? Like 2 hours?
First of all, make sure you get the name right. It's underpants and negligee party.
What did I say? Lingerie.
Lingerie party.
Underpants and
negligee party. It's going to be great. On February 27th, it's going to be a live event. Everyone in the audience and the host and all the people on the show will be in underpants and in negligees.
So you'll have on a pair of underpants yourself?
Yes, I will. I'll be doing the entire show in my underpants.
And what kind of underpants are? The big, goofy boxer
No.
shorts?
I'll be wearing nice, sexy underpants for the ladies. You know, they love that. Nice, sexy. I'll be shaving down my belly and other body hair. I hate body hair. It's going to be beautiful. On camera, I'll be shaving my belly hair.
And
that's how it opens, Dave. Me shaving my belly hair, okay? I don't like to give away the opening.
No. So what happens? How are we going to fill up the 2 hours?
Okay, what happens is, first of all, a half hour of lesbian dial-a date, Dave. It's going to be the greatest thing. Dave, all the stuff you'd want to do. 2 lesbians come out, okay?
Right.
2 lesbians sit down. Guys call in from all over the tri-state area, from Philadelphia,
they can phone
Washington.
right into the
Guys
underpants
phone in
party.
and try to win the dates with the lesbians. But that's only the beginning of the fun, Dave. You know, finally, I have something to promote. This is great because there's no censorship, you see.
Yeah. Now, whose idea was this? This seems to me like the perfect area for you, this pay-per-view kind of deal.
It was God. It was God. I want to thank God for this opportunity. It really was. It was just
Make a lot of
inspirational.
dough here, too.
A lot of money is going to be made. This is going to be, finally, I'm going to make some money because, quite frankly, although I'm famous in the New York area, I have very little money. And this is bad.
Howard, you're making a lot of dough.
No, I'm doing all right, Dave. I'm doing all right. But I'm not making the kind of
I have a pretty good
money.
idea what you're making. I think you're making a lot of dough.
Well, come on. I know what you're making. And you make a lot more than I do. And quite frankly, I mean, I'm as well known in this area as you are.
You're a very popular man.
A popular
and I think
guy.
your fame is increasing.
Yeah, and my wife and I want to move to a house with a gate. I want a big gate, like Elvis.
Like Elvis.
Like Elvis. I want a gate. I want people standing outside the gate. Right now, people just come up and knock on my door, this kind of thing. What kind of fame is that? I'm living very middle class. And there's nothing worse than being famous and being, middle class.
Yeah.
You want to be wealthy. I feel like, like Patty Smythe from Scandal or something like that. People know her, but it's not going anywhere.
All right, so now back to the underpants party.
Yes.
You have the dial-a-date.
Dial-a-date, we open up with dial-a-date.
Yeah, now that's a grabber. I got to give you that.
Everybody loves that. Everybody loves lesbian
a crowd
dial-a-date.
pleaser.
It's
sure.
a crowd. I see the new dating game, this kind of thing. Well, there's nothing new about it.
No,
It's the same dating game, except with a goofy
recycled.
guy with a nicer watch. That's all. He's the host. And, snappy repartee.
That's right.
But this is really the new kind of dating game.
Yeah.
If you know what I'm saying. It's taking it one step further.
All right, now, let's do a commercial here, and then we'll talk through the rest of the show when we come back. Is that all right?
It's beautiful.
Okay, we'll be right back here.
Sidney Ward, company president, beautiful view. You're a pretty powerful guy.
I do okay.
But weren't you just seen pleading for change in the street?
I
Because
wouldn't
you
say
ran
that.
out of coins for the public phone?
No, wait a minute.
Sid, you need the AT&T card.
Oh?
With the AT&T card, you never need coins. Dial 0 plus the number you're calling, then your card number, and your call is billed to your phone.
Is that so?
Now that's power, Sidney.
Well, then it's me.
To get the AT&T card, dial 1-800-CALL-ATT.
If you want fish that really tastes fresh, you'll love the fresh taste of Vandycamps. But you gotta catch them first. Vandycamps, the freshest ideas in frozen fish.
It's more effective than the leading men's deodorant. It's been proven better in clinical tests at blocking odor. It's Old Spice Fast Track Wide Deodorant. It blocks odor better.
When did you two Angels of Mercy first feel the burning need to assist the mentally handicapped?
We found out we could hit him without getting caught.
Dan Aykroyd. He may be crazy now,
I love you, baby.
but in a few short days, he'll be practicing psychiatry in Beverly Hills.
Is there anything more expensive than first class?
Dan Aykroyd and Walter Matthau. The Couch Trip. Rated R.
Now playing at a theater you can deal with.
CBS FM 101, celebrating 16 years as New York's oldies station.
Hi, New York. I have a lot of friends up here at CBS FM. Thanks for listening.
There's only one radio station for me, CBS FM. How about you, Jay?
Listen to that voice, and you could hear it on CBS FM, my favorite radio station.
CBS FM 101, we play your favorite oldies.
Gentleman is Howard Stern, and we're talking about his upcoming pay-per-view special. And is it available to everyone in the country or just in this part of the country?
No, we figured the whole country wasn't ready for this.
All right, I see. Okay, so the first half hour is the dial-a-date segment.
All right, so the first half hour, dial-a-date.
Right.
Can you picture that?
Oh, I
then
can, yeah.
we're going to do something that has never been done before. Now, you've seen all these dance shows, Dave. Now, this is going to be a true party. I'm going to take some phone calls, that kind of stuff. I'm going to talk to some people in the audience. But because everyone will be dressed in their underpants and their negligees, we're going to have dance segment.
That's nice, sure.
All right? I'm going to do it like Dick Clark's American Bandstand, except every cameraman will be instructed to shoot from the bottom of the floor up. So we'll have like a DJ there. Thank you. We'll have I know what the public wants, Dave. You're out of touch. I'm telling you, this is what you got to get on here.
You know, I turned that idea down a couple of weeks ago. They said, bring everybody in, we'll put them in underpants, shoot them from the ground up. And I said, nah, I don't know.
You have problems with the network, right?
Yeah, exactly.
That's why I'm going to pay-per-view.
That's right.
And let me say, by the way, it's a pleasure to have all your regular camera people back.
That's right.
You know, last time I was on, there was a strike. Yeah. You guys really know how to strike. I understand that you got to come back to work and you're making less money.
Howard.
That's one way to strike. What kind of strike is that? What happened to strikers? They don't know how to break people's legs?
It was something...
You strike against NBC, you break legs.
It was something we want to put behind us.
You want to put behind?
Put it behind us. Now, let's get
back... It's good to have you guys back.
Now, anyway. Howard, are you going to have fat guys in their underwear at this thing?
Yeah, we're going to have... we'll have some,
you are.
We'll have fat people in their underwear, that kind of thing. In fact, we're thinking of getting that 1,200-pound man on the show. You know, and I told him I love those braids. That's beautiful, that whole braid look. What drives a guy to wear the braids, though? I mean, if you're that heavy, do you look in the mirror and say, yeah, braids, that's it, that'll make me happy. That's it, braids, yeah.
Now, let's talk about, what's the deal with you and Cher?
Well, Cher calls up, she said she was gonna sue because we made fun of Rob Camilletti, her
That's
new boyfriend.
Her boyfriend?
Yeah, but, I mean, I wasn't really saying anything all that bad about
What
Rob.
did you say about him? Do you know the guy?
No, I never met him. Yeah. But we simulated a phone call from Rob Camilletti to Cher.
Right.
It was just like, hello, Howard, this is Rob Camilletti. And Cher's a great girl. She lives in, luxury. Yeah. And that kind of stuff.
Now, does he talk that way?
I have no idea, but we said it wasn't him.
Yeah,
so Cher called the station a little upset. She's uptight about the young boyfriend, I guess. I don't know. I think she's
How old is the guy?
He's 23, I guess.
23,
yeah. I mean, I understand. I mean, what's next? An 11-year-old? I mean, for God's sake, she's... to me, that's sick.
So, and she threatened a lawsuit, huh?
Well, she said she was going to sue if there was anything actionable, but of course I protected my stations. And let me mention, the station is WXRK, not K-Rock.
What did I say?
You said KROC.
No, I did. I said K-Rock. What did I say?
Oh, you did?
Well, maybe. All right, we'll fix that.
Because they get on me.
Yeah, well, I understand. They want to be identified with you. Because you are the franchise over there.
Yes, I am. I'm carrying that station on my shoulders. Yeah. And let me say something. It's great to be on radio, but I think with this television thing that I'm now going to branch out. Pay-per-view. Yeah. I'm going to now branch out into television. I wanted to say something about this, too.
Sure, whatever you want, Howard. This is your night.
This is Cosmopolitan Magazine. They did a story. Do me a favor, Cosmo. Don't lump me in with other disc jockeys. Don't do stories with me with other disc jockeys. I'm surrounded by hacks and creeps like Rick Dees and that old fossil Don Imus who hasn't said a funny thing in years. Do me a favor. I didn't give permission to be in this magazine.
Yeah, there you are right over there.
What I think it was written by one of Helen Gurley Brown's secretaries. I think what she does is she feels bad for the secretaries in the office. Obviously, she wants to promote women and lets the women write articles.
Now, Howard, you are
there with every morning zookeeper. Well, I mean, the woman probably had no journalistic credentials.
Now, wait a minute, Howard. You are uncontested, undisputed. You are like head and shoulders above anybody else doing this kind of radio. But
you make light of this, Dave. But what if every article written about you included Merv Griffin and Dick Cavett? I mean, you know, every time you did an interview, you wouldn't like it. You wouldn't like it.
I'd be flattered.
Yeah,
but seriously, let me ask you a question, and I'm admitting this.
How many times have you said Rick Dees is a load to me off the air? How many times have you said it? How many times? Go ahead.
I don't even...
Now, how would you like to be in a picture with Rick Dees?
But now, answer me this. Is there anybody else in the country whose work you admire? Now, okay, I understand your complaint about being lumped in with a dozen guys, a dozen men and women, but is there another disc jockey working anywhere who you think, yeah, that's pretty much the way I like radio?
No, I don't.
When you were a kid, beginning, was there anybody you looked up to as the example?
No one. No, no one. No one was doing anything good.
So you are a true original, then?
I'm an original. I've started something great. Now every disc jockey, of course, talks. They all talk now. It's all talk. Everybody's talking. And I get lumped in. They do articles about these guys, different zookeepers.
Yeah, everybody has a morning zoo.
A crew, a zoo. I'm lumped in with this kind of garbage. So the television special will get me to branch out a little bit, I think, and people will look at me in a different light.
Okay, this is February 27th.
27th.
27th. What night is that?
That's the underpants and negligee party Saturday night. Everybody's going to be in their underpants and negligees. I'd love to have you on, Dave.
Now, what
would like to come on with your underpants. We'll get you a girl. We'll get you the lesbians. Lesbians, two girls at the same time.
What about socks,
Not that you
Howard?
haven't had that, Dave.
Wouldn't it be nice to add socks to this? Underpants and negligee and socks party.
Well, we'll see. We'll see what happens. Would you
All right.
come on, Dave?
I'll be there, Howard.
You're going to be there?
I'll be there.
With David Letterman. The
Howard Stern, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be right back.
If you like to drive, really like to drive, this is what your next car should be. This is the all-new Pontiac Grand Prix.
Get on the Pontiac and ride,
This is the 1988 Motor Trend Car of the Year. And that ought to be you driving it.
Get on your Pontiac. We build excitement. There's so much more than ever before at Disney World. The America Parade, just for you. A castle show in red, white, and blue. Circus thrills, we dare you to see. All new fun for you and me. There's more at Disney World. So much more at Disney World. There's so much more than ever before.
When I bite into a York peppermint patty, I get the sensation of cold, crisp mountain air as I soar in the championship ski jump. Ta-da!
Lovely. You win a silver.
Get the York sensation.
Are your contacts getting so uncomfortable you feel like ditching them? Don't. Give them a bath in Optizyme Weekly. It removes deposits other cleaners miss. Optizyme from Alcon. We can help you love your lenses.
Riding the dial on New York radio can be a very unsettling experience. Some stations overpower you with music and talk. Other stations are so light, they put you to sleep. But one station's not too soft, not too hard. WNSR Soft Rock 105 FM. The best mix of the 60s, 70s, and today. WNSR Soft Rock, less talk.